Scientists from around the world were surprised to see these places in India. Rupkund Lake, located in the Himalayas at an altitude of 5,000 meters, is called by the locals the Skeleton Lake. The fact is that at the bottom and around this small pond there are piles of human bones. Rumors about a gloomy lake have been circulating since the end of the 19th century. And when Indian Madhwal, who was in the service of the British government, arrived here in 1942, he said he counted at least 500 skeletons on the lake. From autumn to spring, this mountain lake freezes to the bottom, and when it thaws in summer, more and more bones come out from somewhere in its depths. Locals from time to time carefully collect him in a pile. And when there are a lot of such heaps on the banks, the lake looks even more surreal. Early dating through radiocarbon analysis showed that these people died about 800 years ago. Later, gene and biological analysis showed that most of the victims were men and they lived in the 8th century AD. What did so many people, with horses, have been in those years in this god-forsaken place at such a great height? There is no historical evidence that any religious or trade routes took place in these places. And what killed them? There have been suggestions of mass suicide or natural disaster, avalanche, landslide, large hail, but it could be a mass sacrifice. And recently this lake made one more mystery. Scientists conducted a detailed DNA analysis of the remains of 38 people and found that the dead people belonged to as many as 3 genetic groups from different places. In this case, 2 groups of 3 were separated from each other by almost 1,000 years, so the early dating was inaccurate. It turns out that at Rupkund Lake, mass deaths of people occurred twice.